Hi guys, Franz here, welcome back to another episode of Knights & Dragons. Today we're going to talk about the new Guild War that recently was like noticed or something. It came out about maybe a day ago or something, maybe 12 hours to a day ago, somewhere in between, so I'm not very late on this. But before we actually do begin the video, I want to talk a little bit about myself, because it's just, I really have to get this off my chest first. Now, as we all might know, if you don't like me ranting, skip to 2 to 3 minutes, because I usually rant about 2 to 3 minutes, so that's about it for that. Now, as I said, I want to talk about my personal life for a little bit. So I got an exam week coming up, and now you're probably like, oh shit, you got an exam week coming up. Yeah, I got an exam week coming up. Now, what's wrong with that exam week? Nothing at all. It's just my one of the monthly exam weeks that I have, because I have like every 2 months I have like 10 exams, or how do you say it? Exam or exam? Because I just called them both. Never mind on that. So as I said, like I got an exam week coming up next week, and I just want to let you guys know that maybe there's going to be somewhat less uploads, because today, Friday, I'm also recording this on Friday as well as putting this out on Friday. Otherwise I wouldn't have the Y in my pocket, but I already fucked up today with maths, because I had a math exam today and I had the rest of the day off. There was just 2 hours just straight for math class, or the math exam, and what happened in there is I was so very like the subject. I really like math sometimes, you know, it's just depending on the subject, and this is the subject, you know, you need to extract, yeah, it's just, I don't know, y is 3x times 3x times 4. If you know what I'm saying, then you need to let me know in the comments down below. I've already put it out there to the people that I talk to online, like, hey, I'm going to have some exams this week, and I said yesterday, like, hey, I'm going to have an exam week tomorrow about maths, and they already said, like, hey, good luck with that, because they already knew that it is going to be hard, because they are my age, of course, you know. I'm like 17. Yeah, I'm 17, almost 18 years old now. 15th of April. I'll do something special, maybe, I don't know, but it's just my birthday, you know. Want to focus more on school a little bit is what I'm basically saying, because if I already fuck up with maths, you know, and there's a ton of subjects, like I also have like, what was it called? Physics and stability is what it's called, and also something else with material, I guess material strength and everything. And all those things have something, you know, that makes them very hard. And that's rather unfortunate, because I really want to give you guys a video, maybe every day, you know, as I did this week. Maybe not Sunday. I'll just take a look into this, because I'm really feeling tired right now. But we're going to jump straight into this recap. So maybe now you guys know why I might be uploading not might be uploading for the next week or so. You know, I'm not saying that I will be quitting the uploads, but it's just, you know, I'm just going to do somewhat less. Now, this Y, Earth Water, it's called the Crystal Spine Cataclysm. And the Crystal Spine Crack Shield Plus actually looks quite decent to me. It already has some ice on its shoulder blades. Now, I don't know why the element ice still isn't out on this very game, because I've already seen quite a lot of armors that actually could have used the ice element. And yeah, the stats, they have been cracked up a lot. Like, get it? Crack shield, cracked, never mind. But milestones, I haven't taken a look at this yet, by the way. And they don't seem to be changed either, so that's good to know. And yeah, as you can just see right here, nothing real in particular. Well, there are no materials anymore, except for the one that you can see on the ground in a Gilded Jade, or whatever they're called. These milestones, just to say it in short, there's nothing really much with them in terms of difference, you know. It's just they're there, you know, for the extra, just the milestones. Now, I have to be honest with you guys. I already looked at the ribbons and the medals and everything, and I was just looking, because I always want to like get the info that I need for these type of things when I do them, because if something's changed, I want to give you guys a proper and fast explanation. So yeah, we have the egg bearer symbols of Velociraptor and some gems for the first place, I guess, and then second place, third place. And then here's where the difference starts to pop up. So we have Lunar Faceplate for 11 to 15, but the top 5 isn't top 5 anymore. Like, they changed it back to where it started, because we used to have ribbons from like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know? And then number 4 would have the bronze medal, but now rank 4 to 10 will have the bronze medal. And that means that the war, like, there's no top 5 anymore. There's a top 3 in terms of ribbons. It doesn't go to top 5 anymore, because they changed it back to where it was before it. And as you can see, does it look better? Honestly, yes, because the top 10 used to be bronze, and I really just enjoyed that being bronze, you know. And this wasn't after I think they changed it about a couple months ago, and after that I was like, meh, the top 5, you know, this couldn't be. By the way, this came at a bad timing, by the way, because in 2 weeks I'm going to be announcing something big for Eternality, you know. But you guys can already guess what it is, you know. You already know what it is. Then we have Lunar Faceplate, Obsidian Drakeforge Plus, Siege Artillery and Deep Sea Destroyer for level rank 75. We also have the Dread Pirate, Raptors and Praise Tacticians, and so on. I mean, after the top 125, it just starts to become a little the same, you know. I mean, who cares about after top 125? I mean, after top 75 isn't really a bother anymore. But unfortunately, the thing is that now literally every Dragonforge is fusible. What you gonna do about it, you know? Because top 75 isn't worth jack shit anymore. Siege Artillery isn't worth jack shit anymore. So top 50 is just a complete waste of gems if you are going on free-to-play or something with your guild, you know? No, we also have Obsidian Drakeforge and Lunar Faceplate. Now, Lunar Faceplate is a very good armor, and the Obsidian Drakeforge could be worse, you know. It's kind of a in-between, because the usual Dragonforge, as you can see right here, the difference between top 15 and top 25 is like 1300 in terms of stats. Now, if it were at the 100 or 200, I wouldn't really care, but same goes for this. The stats in between, like, it's a ton, you know, and that is how they should do this each and every damn time, because sometimes there's just 300 in terms of stats in between these two ribbons, and that makes people just not want to go for it. And if you really want to drag the best out of it as you can, then all you gotta do is like make sure the ribbons are very different from each other, you know. And I don't know why top 25 is getting so low. I don't think that people are going for top 25 really badly, because there's nothing you can really go for. Because there's not. I mean, here you get at least still some champion keys and spider keys, and it's just like, yeah, sure, one Wormfire Ruby. I mean, if you need it, but I don't think you would. Now I see a couple of refugees going back into the bus. Good. Go in there, and so I can blow you. No, I meant blow you up, not blow you. But I'm sorry, but I'm very sadistic in terms of refugees. I just don't like how the Dutch government is doing this. You know, they are just getting them in, and where the fuck do they stay? But enough about Dutch politics here. And yeah, Crystal Spine. Is this better? Well, in terms of people who can get the plus and people that were going for top 5, it's going really badly. And like I said, this is going to be a really tough one for Eternality too. But maybe, well, we'll make it. Let's just say it like that. We'll make it very easily. What do we want to do, even though this top 5 has become top 3. You guys already know what I want to say with this, you know. I'm just not going to say it out loud, otherwise people are going to know what I'm meaning, you know. But most of you guys will already know what I'm meaning. But the Muddysaur, I don't even know this pet, honestly. I mean, it's some kind of dinosaur. You can clearly see that by the name, you know. It's a Velociraptor. No, it's a Velociraptor. But yeah, it's very weird with the names lately. Now, I don't know if I have to say anything else. I mean, you guys go for top 15 all you want, but if I would have to, if I would have the gems to go top 10, and I mean then go for top 10, you know. I'd rather go for top 10 than top 15, and I'm not even willing to go top 50 anymore, you know, unless it's like a free-to-play that my branch is on. But meh, because this is just very, I just don't like this, you know, that Greedy actually put out all the Dragon Force at the same time. That's like a couple, that's like dozens out there, you know. I think then we got about 100 Dragon Force that became fusible all at once, and there's a ton of Dragon Force, as you might know, you know. That's why I said 100, even more than 100 pretty much, because Dragon Force have been ruling this game for a long time. I think about 1.5 years now, maybe 2 years. I'm not sure on when they exactly started, but they did start very long ago with the Dragon Forge and the Shadow Forge. The Shadow Forge are somewhat less old, but still. Now, Siege Artillery, if you guys have the gems, please go for top 15 and up instead of top 25. You know, don't waste your gems on the top 25, because that Dragon Forge isn't worth shit compared to what you can fuse. Now, Lunar Faceplate is something very different, because it's a plus version of a remake, and the remakes, as we all might know, because I think I fused two last time that were, yeah, this one, the Solar Leaf Scepter and Infernus Totalum, the newer versions of Crystal Dragon Mill and whatever the other one is called, the Heroic Battle Gear. Like, these two are very strong. Even like I said in that episode when I fused them, Heoma Ropes is even worse at level 62 with the entire set, because I have the entire set for Heoma, but it's worse than Infernus Totalum, and you can just clearly see that right here. And I didn't even know why I even was maxing Heoma Ropes, by the way. What do I have in terms of Earth Spirit? I know that I have Carnivorius hiding somewhere. What else do I have? Nothing. But yeah, we're just going to be seeing how that turns out in the end. But it's just like these armors are very strong, and you can even fuse them because you have seen that. And for some reason there's also new fusible Dragon Forge that never were seen before, like a Golden Avian Aegis. If someone has a screenshot of that, let me know so I can like maybe rant a little bit about that in a video. But Infernus Totalum and Solar Leaf Scepter, they are very strong, you know, because they are remakes, and you can just fuse them. So just wait until you fuse one, is all I can say. Because you're honestly not going to get it in anywhere else. It's just this, you know, it's just all you can see is this right here. You can just fuse them instead of get them out of runs. Now, if you're going on a top run with your guild, you know, I can clearly understand that you are just willing to spend some gems, but if it's like for top 50, it's already getting meh right now. I don't know. We all know that there's going to be a new tier soon, otherwise they wouldn't have made the Dragon Forge, all of the Dragon Forge fusible and Shadow Forge fusible. But yeah, it's just everything is going very slow in Knights of Dragons right now. We all know that people are retiring all at once, you know. The game is dying. What is Greed doing about it, you know? I honestly still trying to push every penny out of this game as possible. And that is the worst thing that you can do as a company, you know. Try to beat the shit out of your game to get as much stuff as you can. But guys, let me know your opinion about top 5 going to top 3, you know. Were you going on a top 5 and is it now a top 3 or not? Because honestly, I don't know if we'll make it now with Eternality. But that's all I say about that. You guys already know what I'm talking about here, as I stated 4 times in this video to be exact. Guys, hope you enjoyed this episode here. Leave a like if you did, and I hope to see you all again next time.